just finished the roundtable discussion on the one-year assessment of President John Mahama. The sentiment from everybody is that, yes, we like the signaling that the president is making, given the challenges that he encountered when he took office on January 7th, particularly looking at some of the governance challenges, not just in terms of corruption or misgovernance or policy incoherence, but the low trust in institutions, the fear that even the democracy project itself may be under threat.
What really stood out for me today is the assessment on social protection. What it means is there is the need for institutions so that some of the policies we have will really reflect on people like young persons and also people from the rural areas.
I was particularly struck by the sessions on environment, the session on social protection, governance, and then I like the part on the diplomacy, which created a really didactic picture of how we should now pursue our diplomacy in terms of the way we need to go on as a country in a very turbulent continent. And I think I also like the issues on the security.
For me, the main takeaway is that there have been visible reform efforts, but there are also a good number of stress points that need attention, right? And it's this idea that it's not just signaling, we need to do a lot more than that. And so I hope that we continue to have more of these conversations, because that's the essence of our democracy, is being able to interrogate what's being done and to demand more when it's not enough for us.
One of the most important portions of this had to do with the issues of galamsey, which is still persistent and it's worsening by the day. Even though we have situations where some arrests are being made, but for me personally, what actually is a source of worry is the fact that Ghanaians are arrested with foreigners and the foreigners are allowed to be deported. That's one of the biggest, things that I feel that the government will have to be looking at.
During this 1 year, it's a good feedback opportunity. It is also an early warning about which direction government is going and whether it needs to redirect in order to achieve its goals. So we are hoping that government will see this for what it's worth, that it is citizens giving their verdict as to how he's doing, and whatever corrective measures that they have to take, that they can take it early enough, because we know how the political cycle, by the third year, people are back on the election trail, so there's not a lot of time. So if government can change course or take corrective actions, then it can actually have a chance of succeeding. If government succeeds, we succeed.